Hermitcraft is the most popular Minecraft SMP at the moment, with dozens of popular and unique Minecraft YouTubers playing together, showcasing their skills and dedicating significant time to the server. The server is now known worldwide, and from it, huge communities have formed and channels have been established. Not only is Hermitcraft globally known, but it continues to be watched by millions of viewers around the world every single day. But it wasn't always like this. In fact, Hermitcraft was very different 8 years ago when it first began. So how did Hermitcraft rise to the popularity it has today? Well, today I'm going to tell you about the rise of Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft was founded by Generic B, another early Minecraft YouTuber who has over 1 million subscribers. He uploaded the first ever Hermitcraft video on April the 13th, 2012, titled Hermitcraft Episode 1, I Got My Redstone Wires Crossed, over 8 years ago now. Now you should know that Hermitcraft was inspired by another SMP at the time called MINDCRACK, and as Exuma has said, MINDCRACK really showed that playing Minecraft on a server with friends and recording videos could work really well.
And I really wanted to play with other people on a server. I remember MINDCRACK had become very popular and made it quite clear that actually playing on a server was a lot of fun, and I think before that servers were kind of not a place to LP, or at least as far as I was aware. But
people didn't make Let's Plays together on a server at the time, as YouTubers didn't think it would work, but MINDCRACK became really popular and showed that playing and recording Let's Plays on a server could be a really fun and enjoyable experience. But what is MINDCRACK? MINDCRACK was a Minecraft SMP founded on October the 19th, 2010, before Minecraft had even reached its peak popularity. It is said by many to be the leading inspiration for Hermitcraft, and as I previously mentioned, it was one of the first servers to show how successful recording Let's Plays together could be. The founder and creator of MINDCRACK, a YouTuber by the name of Good Boulderfist, initially started with his single player Minecraft Let's Play, which he stated he had begun recording as he wanted to make things more interesting, mentioning that he felt the game had become a bit stale. He would then go on to create the first MINDCRACK server and invite his friends to play on his world during December of 2010. Now back then, there weren't nearly as many established YouTubers, and Good was just inviting his friends from real life and from World of Warcraft. However, Good had managed to build a small community and fan base, and many of them wanted to join the server. Good, knowing he couldn't let them all join, decided to host a contest featuring questions about the first season of MINDCRACK, which was just Good's single player Let's Play. The winners of the contest were then able to join the server.
Each question is numbered, and they will all be displayed whenever you find them, just like this. You download the save file, and you find the questions, and you answer them.
He would host 2 more contests in the future, and a notable member of Hermitcraft who still plays to this day, Vintage Beef, would actually win a contest and join the server. By late 2011, the server had significantly increased in popularity, as other popular established Minecraft YouTubers such as Etho and DocM77 had also decided to join. From then on, members of the MINDCRACK server would be invited rather than joining through winning a contest. MINDCRACK would continue to flourish during its 3rd season, which is widely regarded as the best and most popular. But in late 2014, the server began to decrease in popularity as many MINDCRACK members became inactive on the server. A comment about this from Etho over 5 years ago now summarizes it well. Basically, he dedicated a lot of time to the server and to the episodes he made, and he had seen the inactivity and lack of changes being made on the server, stating that it feels like single player when it's inactive, but worse. Then, a decision by the founder, Good, to expand the business side of the group during early 2015 left many members hesitant to sign a trademark agreement, and as such, they left. This would ultimately spell the end of MINDCRACK's reign on YouTube, and while they're still around in some form or another today, either through UHCs or other events, they are but a shadow of their former selves. There's a lot more to MINDCRACK than what I just talked about. They even invented and ran the first ever Minecraft UHCs, but that's for another video, as today is about Hermitcraft. MINDCRACK really was Hermitcraft's predecessor, and it's likely that if it didn't exist, Hermitcraft would have never come to be. Alright, but back to Hermitcraft now. But before we get into it, I just want to say that if you aren't subscribed already, consider doing so, as it really helps me out. Anyways, Season 1 of Hermitcraft would last a bit over a year, ending on June the 2nd, 2013. The first season had a few bumps and rough patches due to map corruption, and as such, the map had to be reset twice during the first month. The hermits who played during Season 1 also did not tend to stick around for too long, and aside from Exuma Void, the only other member who has consistently participated in every Hermitcraft season since the first is Joe Hills. However, members or players of the first season such as BOO and Corrales would return in later seasons. Season 2 of Hermitcraft saw some significant changes. Generic B decided to leave the server and focus entirely on MINDCRACK. During this time when he played Hermitcraft, he had been invited to and joined MINDCRACK and was playing 2 SMPs at a time. He decided this was too much and chose to focus entirely on MINDCRACK instead.
But it's just for me right now to try to do 2 series of Minecraft. Just, it's too much.
Season 2 would begin on June the 9th, 2013 and would last until October 2014. During Season 2, Exumavoid would also take over as the server operator or admin. Still overshadowed by the more popular MINDCRACK at the time, Hermitcraft was not as commonly known yet, but many important members such as Mumbo Jumbo, False Symmetry, Zombie Cleo, and Tangotech would join during this time period. As Exumavoid says, Season 2 is almost like 2 seasons in one, as halfway through the season they decided to move to a new area and invite a few new members. Season 3 would be their biggest yet. Season 3 would begin on October the 17th, 2014, and it was around this time that MINDCRACK had begun to become inactive, as we talked about earlier, and members would begin leaving. Notably, Etho and DocM77 would both leave MINDCRACK and join Hermitcraft in early March of 2015. This was a huge turning point for the server, as Etho and DocM were some of the biggest and oldest Minecraft YouTubers at the time, and some of the hermits even began playing the game due to watching their videos. This also significantly increased the popularity of Hermitcraft, and while it's hard to see on this Google Trends graph, Hermitcraft almost doubled in popularity during early 2015. Season 3 was also on amplified terrain, and this was before Elytras existed, making the series very entertaining as it was one of the first Let's Plays to be on this kind of terrain. Season 4 began on the 25th of February 2016 in version 1.9, the first version that added Elytras. This was fairly influential, as it allowed the hermits to build out further while still being able to interact and get around to each other's bases with relative ease. Season 4 is also the first season where districts would be introduced, a system of dividing areas based on functionalities, something that we still see today. Season 4 also had many known members join for the first time, such as Cubfan, Good Times with Scar, Iskall, Wells Knight, and more. Hermitcraft also became a lot more exclusive and difficult to join around this time period. Season 4 would end just over a year later on April the 8th, 2017. Season 5 would then begin on the 13th of April 2017. Once again, Season 5 gradually increased in popularity, and this is reflected by fan-made content becoming much more prominent and popular. A great example of this is Hermitcraft Recap, a show for fans by fans which uploads weekly recaps or highlights of Hermitcraft and the hermits. Hermitcraft finally began to enter the public sphere, but it was unfortunate timing as Minecraft was at its all-time lowest popularity and had begun to be regarded by some as a dead game. Season 5 would end on the 14th of July 2018, but the next season, Season 6, would forever change Hermitcraft. Season 6 began on the 19th of July 2018, only a few days after Season 5 had ended. The season began so soon as the new update 1.13 had just been released, one of the biggest updates to Minecraft in years, which completely changed Oceans. Alongside that, Grian, a YouTuber with close to 2 million subscribers at the time, joined Hermitcraft. It had been long requested that he join, and he really increased the popularity of the server. His first ever episode on Hermitcraft, which he uploaded at the beginning of Season 6, is the most viewed Hermitcraft related video of all time, with over 8 million views. His first ever episode on Season 7 is the second most viewed Hermitcraft video of all time, with 7.7 million views. As you can see, he was incredibly popular and introduced millions of new people to Hermitcraft when he first joined in Season 6. You can see this jump in popularity in Google Trends, right as Season 6 started. Now, Green isn't the only reason Hermitcraft increased in popularity. Long-time members such as Mumbo Jumbo also began growing rapidly, and you can see that some of his first Hermitcraft videos of Season 6 also have a couple million views. The Hermit's channels had all grown substantially over the years, and it seems as if Hermitcraft was finally blowing up or being promoted by the YouTube algorithm. Alongside that, Minecraft began having a massive resurgence in popularity during mid-2019, especially with the release of Minecraft 1.14, the Village and Pillage update, and many large YouTubers such as PewDiePie began doing Minecraft series. Hermitcraft grew even larger in popularity during mid-2019, which was the middle of Season 6, and by the time the season ended in February of 2020, Hermitcraft was at its peak popularity. But that wouldn't be the end. With the start of Season 7 in the same month, only a few days later, Hermitcraft absolutely blew up. Just look at the Google Trends graph, it literally skyrockets during March, and this continued to April, where it boomed. Popular hermits such as Etho and Vintage Beef, who had left during Season 5, also returned for Season 7. Season 7 began on version 1.15.2, but then during June they reset the Nether and updated to 1.16, the Nether update that people had been waiting so long for. Season 7 is still ongoing today, and still continues to be the most popular season of Hermitcraft by far. But I want to talk a bit about the inner workings of the server now, and how they managed to keep all the players engaged with the server over time, unlike MINDCRACK, which became inactive and thus died off. So why has Hermitcraft been so successful? Well, I believe that Hermitcraft works really well because while Exuma is the one running it and controlling the server-side operations, the whole group of hermits is still actively involved in making decisions. For example, if a new member wants to join or somebody suggests another YouTuber should come to the server, then the whole group will have to discuss and agree upon it for it to happen. This group democracy ensures that nobody is left upset because when things are changed or are added, everybody agrees to it. Second of all, the hermits often cooperate for builds, challenges, or just general pranks and other small interactions. A big reason MINDCRACK became inactive was because the players stopped cooperating as much, and as such, the server began to feel like single player. The hermits are always doing things together or having server-wide events. For example, the whole Hermitcraft Mayor event, which happened a few months back, forced the hermits to interact and do things together. This keeps the server interesting, prevents it from feeling like single player. Now, aside from the actual server functionalities, why has it been so popular on YouTube? YouTubers tend to do collaborations as it can benefit them and help them grow a larger audience. Well, Hermitcraft is basically one gigantic collaboration between dozens of large YouTubers. All of their audiences come together and become interested in Hermitcraft as a whole, and as such, may start watching Hermitcraft videos from other YouTubers as well. They basically feed off one another and all grow larger together. Over time and over seasons, this growth really becomes exponential. So basically what I'm saying is Hermitcraft is like one ultra YouTuber, who has a bunch of YouTubers making videos for him and promoting him, and eventually he gets really big, as he can grow far faster than any other YouTuber can by themselves. One more point is that the hermits tend to be kid friendly, as in they don't swear or show any explicit content. But they also cater for an older audience. Let me explain. While at face value, the hermits do look like channels aimed at a younger audience, the content and things they do in Minecraft are often what more experienced older players do. Many hermits engage in complex redstone projects and farm building, which younger audiences tend to be less interested in, but they are still able to maintain their younger audiences by being kid friendly. Therefore, older audiences, including myself, are still able to enjoy Hermitcraft videos due to their technological and advanced content. So then, what's in the future for Hermitcraft? Well, it's likely that the server will continue to increase in popularity, and who knows, maybe even other popular or highly requested YouTubers will end up joining. Maybe one day some genius from SciCraft will even end up joining. Who really knows? But whatever happens, the future looks really bright for the server and all the YouTubers involved. Alright, so I think that about wraps it up for today. Hermitcraft is arguably the most successful Minecraft SMP right now, and continues to grow more popular with each step. Inspired by MINDCRACK, it continues to display what peak Minecraft can look like. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Thank you so much for watching.